What better sport to highlight a personal rivalry than boxing? Sometimes the rivalry is just for show and promotion, and sometimes it is for real. And this one was real. Marvelous Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns.
Ooh, look, now I'm not going to lie. I was a young tot when Hagler and Hearns had their historic 3-round brawl in 1985. But I've seen the footage, and it was a doozy.
Yeah, it was a flat-out war, and I wasn't a little tot at the time. They call boxing the sweet science. Maybe it is science, but sweet? I don't see any evidence of that.
Now, you already know, by the way, our crack producer, Mark Frazetta, insists that I mention how the term sweet science originated.
Okay.
Here goes. It was coined by a British sports writer named Pierce Egan, who followed boxing in the early 1800s. That's how old the term is.
All right, Farsi with a nice little bit of trivia there.
Yeah.
Just trying to make you guys look smart. Although difficult, it is my job.
You know, I give the guy a compliment, and that's what I get back.
Backhands, it's all good. Well, it looks like you two guys have your own personal rivalry thing going on right now. But let's get back to Hagler Hearns. They did not like each other. And if you don't want to take my word for it, by all means, listen to them.
Hagler, I think, felt a little threatened of me. He knows that what kind of ability I have, the ability of getting in there and taking my opponent out at any given time.
I didn't like Tommy at all. You know, I didn't like his personality. Thought he was very cocky. And Tommy didn't like me. He told me he was going to knock my bald head off. And I like that kind of talk. I mean, it got my adrenaline flowing to let's do it. You know, let's stop all this talking and let's just do it.
There's something chilling about Hagler's mentality, you know what I mean? It's like you could feel the intensity. Some athletes like just cook up this dislike or even a hatred for their opponent to like motivate them.
Yeah.
And Hagler seemed like one of those guys.
Yeah, well, it worked for him against Hearns, who he knocked out in round 3 of that historic fight. He developed that same sort of animosity towards Sugar Ray Leonard, who he later fought.
Yeah, Hagler didn't really care for Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but here he is being egged on by host Reggie Jackson and then mocking his nemesis.
Marvelous, this next segment, I want you to get ready for a pretty boy. We're going to talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. You want to get your hair ready?
Yeah, I should, you know.
Get it combed back?
Right time.
You got it going back?
Nah, everything's all set now.
Seems to me that you've always had a genuine dislike for Leonard. Why?
Naturally, well, I think he's Mr. TV personality, you know. He's an imitation of a Muhammad Ali. But, you know, I've always wanted to fight him because he felt as though that he could beat me. You know, so what I wanted to do was to give him that opportunity to let's find out. Let's see if you can.
Well, of course, they fought in 1987, and Sugar Ray won that fight by a split decision, a result that Hagler bitterly disputed. He thought he was robbed, and get this, Wes, he never fought again.
Man, that's tragic, because, like, those two fighting again, it's a shame that they didn't get back in the ring together again. A rematch between those two would have been epic.
Yeah.